Now, Chief Meteorologist Brian Davis and your Storm Team 2 forecast.
All right, we are looking at a wintry mix making its way across the Miami Valley tonight, and we'll see some rain, sleet, snow, freezing rain, a little bit of everything out there. More likely to see some accumulating snow north of I-70 this evening. 7 p.m. 35. We'll actually see temperatures hold, drop a little bit at first this evening, and then recover slightly back into the mid to upper 30s toward 11 p.m. But past midnight, Arctic air will start to move in. We'll really drop off late tonight, heading down to the low 20s by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Precipitation cuts off overnight. We'll even get a few breaks in the clouds at times tomorrow, but a windy, cold day with temperatures only in the 20s. Weather headlines calling for that wintry mix changing to snow. 1 to 2 inches north of I-70, less than that as you go south of I-70, inch or less to the south. Windy and cold on Friday with a little bit of sunshine at times, and then we'll see some snow Saturday night and into Sunday morning. That will be on the leading edge of some Arctic air moving in. It'll take our temperatures down below freezing. We'll head below freezing tonight, and it may be quite some time before we see 32 degrees again. Most likely areas for 1 to 2 inches of snow this evening, and early tonight will be especially north of about a Greenville, Troy, Springfield line. South of there, we're seeing that wintry mix. That'll cut down the total, should be under an inch. Still could be some slick spots develop overnight with a cold air coming in, and we'll see mostly rain down south toward the Cincinnati area. Eventually late tonight, dropping off to the low 20s here around the Dayton area, even some teens moving in into the northern part of the Miami Valley. And then the daytime highs tomorrow expected to hit the mid to upper 20s in the northern part of our region, generally the upper 20s across the southern part of the Miami Valley too. And look for those highs, low 20s north on Saturday to the upper 20s to near 30 in the south. We're looking at Arctic air up in Canada, and that is going to be moving south from the Arctic Circle too, and dropping into the plains and the prairie provinces of Canada and the northern tier of the country, and eventually drop on down into the Great Lakes and the Ohio Valley next week. So we are going to be looking at some very cold air in place all week long, and probably some of the coldest air may arrive toward the end of next week. Here's the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems camera. We can see some raindrops on the camera lens there and a wet I-75 with that precipitation moving in this evening. We're seeing mostly snow being reported now on 29 West. Up northwest of Sydney, and then some sleet around the Piqua area. So we have that wintry mix to the north, and then some rain around the Dayton area. But with some evaporative cooling, we still could see some sleet mix in this evening. And that precipitation continuing to surge to the east and northeast tonight. And there could be some brief periods of some slightly heavier rain showers and even some burst of some moderate snow, especially up in the northern part of the Miami Valley. Here's that cold front coming in from the west. It will pull in some warmer air this evening, so should change that precipitation for a brief period of time back to some rain. But after the front moves through, back to snow overnight. Right now 36 with that wintry mix around the area. South wind at 17, a wind chill factor 26. We have temperatures only around freezing up north at Wapakoneta and Bell Fountain, 34 Greenville and Troy, 32 at Richmond, but the mid to upper 30s here in our area. So we'll see that mix make its way across the region this evening, and then after midnight should cut off. Clouds around, then finally the clouds break a little bit tomorrow. We'll at least have a chance for a few snow flurries, looks like, tomorrow night. Right now, a wintry mix expected, and we'll see that going over to snow tonight. 1 to 2 inches north, less than an inch as you go south of I-70. Gusty winds developing too after midnight. Could gust to 40, and still some gusts 40 early in the day tomorrow. West winds at 15 to 30, pulling in that colder air with a high temperature of only 28. 23 at 10, 26 at noon, in the upper 20s in the afternoon. And Saturday's high temperature 28 after morning low of 15, partly sunny skies. We'll have that snow move in Saturday night, early Sunday with a high of 18 on Sunday. Single digit lows Monday morning, high 25. Another chance of snow Tuesday, and more cold weather Wednesday and Thursday with lows single digits to near 10.